The sun had just begun to warm the hills of Kampala when Johnson tightened the straps on his backpack and looked around with curiosity. Beside him stood Mary, his guide for the day, smiling with the quiet confidence of someone who knew every hidden corner of the city.
Today we walk through history.
They began their journey in Old Kampala Hill, where the city's story breathes through every street. She pointed toward the towering Gaddafi National Mosque, its minaret rising proudly into the sky.
This is one of the best places to understand Kampala,
she explained.
From up there you can see all 7 hills the city was built on.
Johnson paused, taking in the call to prayer echoing softly across the city. It felt like stepping into a living timeline. They walked downhill into the busy streets, weaving through bodas and market vendors until they reached Kabaka's lake in Lubaga. The water shimmered gently under the sun.
This lake was dug in the 1880s by Kabaka Mwanga II. It was meant to connect to Lake Victoria, but the project was never finished.
Johnson crouched by the edge, watching fishermen cast their nets.
So this was all done by hand?
Yes, it tells you how powerful the Buganda Kingdom was, and still is culturally.
From there they climbed toward Rubaga Cathedral, its red brick structure standing tall against the skyline. Inside, sunlight filtered through stained glass, painting the walls in color.
This hill represents the arrival of Christianity. Religion shaped a big part of Uganda's history.
Their footsteps continued through winding roads until they reached Namirembe Cathedral, perched on another hill. From there, Kampala stretched endlessly, modern buildings mixed with old rooftops, a city balancing past and present.
It's like every hill tells a different story.
Mary nodded.
Exactly, that's Kampala.
Their final stop was the royal grounds of Lubiri Palace in Mengo. The gates stood tall, guarding stories of kings, colonial resistance, and political struggles.
This palace witnessed some of Uganda's most intense moments, especially during the 1966 crisis.
Johnson stood silently, imagining the echoes of history within the walls. As the sun began to set, the city glowed in warm, orange light. The sounds of Kampala, laughter, music, distant traffic, blended into a rhythm that felt alive.
So, what do you think?
Johnson looked around one last time.
I thought I was just taking a walk, but this was a journey through time.
Mary laughed softly.
That's Kampala for you. Every step has a story.
And as they walked back into the bustling streets, the past and present of Kampala moved together, just like the people who call it home. You have seen this, but trust there is so much more we haven't shown you yet. Follow Wildlife Diaries and subscribe so you won't miss what is coming next.